Anti-Islam influencer Valentina Gomez banned from entering UK has previously posted a video of herself burning a Quran with a flamethrower.
That's not good.
I just got banned from England by a dirty Pakistani Muslim because I'm not coming to or kill little girls. Piers, you said last time on your show, if I lost my election, I wouldn't be back. But never say never, Piers. And believe it or not, Piers, you're my favorite prick. I mean, brick.
Hey guys, welcome back to Normal Gays, where we take on insanity. I'm Brad Polumbo here with Clarkson Lawson on the new
What's up,
set.
guys? Make sure you join as a member because we're going to be reacting to a gay dating show this week.
From the 2000s, and it is messy. I wish you had been not like 5 years old, and we could have put you on it.
Yeah, but I think they were all
Did you do a reality
they were all
show?
really feminine. What
Like
I do?
a dating show, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you'd do anything.
Oh
to
my
get on-
god.
This bitch would do anything to get on camera. He literally has OnlyFans.
Yeah. But like, imagine a dating show. Oh my god, it'd be so. If I could be on Love Island,
Love Island.
if I could be on Love Island, like I would
Oh my God,
actually.
why did I do this to myself?
I would go
Oh, God.
absolutely
Books, chat, work book.
insane. I would lose it. You know, I'd lose it for sure.
I think they should do a game show where it's like a competition to father Bonnie Blue's child, and you would like do whatever it took to win.
I will do whatever it takes.
Did you ever reach out to her? I want her
No.
to come on the podcast.
No,
I'll be
I haven't.
nice.
But I'm gonna talk like this so she thinks I look like her boyfriend.
Do you
her
remember
ex.
who? Anyway, for our actual thing we're supposed to talk about, because this is theoretically a podcast where we discuss things and not just yap.
I think it's better when we yap.
Okay, but not in that
If
accent,
I'm going to
please.
be serious here. Well, now I'm just stuck.
No, you're not.
You've got to
really
hit me
not?
really hard for
I'm-
it to come back like,
Uh,
hello? Hello? Ow, that kind of hurt.
Oh my God, that was the gayest thing ever. You're like, ow, that kind of hurt.
No, it did. I like felt a vibration in my. Just go. What are we talking about?
Do you remember Valentina Gomez? I feel like we've reacted.
Remember that? No.
She's so crazy, but I'm convinced now that it's a bit and it's like a character completely and not real at all after what we are about to go through today.
Well, a lot of times it starts as a character and then they end up becoming the character.
See, I think it's the opposite. I think with her, at least, it started as her just being a little bit of an extremist. And then she just realized that, hey, I'm never going to win anything. I'm never going to be an actual human, like with a career. So I might just as well become an absolute joke. And then I think she's either genuinely actually special needs or she's like literally doing
She does have a little bit of like a autism,
yeah, no, but not like tism.
like Downs.
Down.
You heard it here first. Valentina Gomez is down bad.
But not in like the cute,
With the
sweet way,
syndrome.
in the like evil way. Like
What evil Down syndrome person have you ever met?
Valentina Gomez.
Okay, fair. Well, that's why I don't think she has Downs.
I mean, maybe you'll see what I'm saying in the Piers Morgan interview that we're going to clip from as well. It's like
She does seem very slow.
but I think it has to either be fake or a bit, or she's actually impaired. It can't be a real person unironically speaking this way.
What about her? Why are we talking about her?
She's been banned from England.
Okay.
They banned this bitch from the entire country, the United Kingdom. And now she's like throwing a fit, but it's like, you're the border queen.
Wait,
right?
so why? What, because of what she says on the internet?
Yeah, because of her anti-Islam bigotry.
Well, it's probably for her own safety.
Well, Loki,
I mean,
I really wanted to say Loki.
no, don't.
So here's the headline from Sky News. Anti-Islam influencer Valentina Gomez banned from entering UK. The US-based activist was due to speak at the Unite the Kingdom rally, which is being organized by the far-right activist Tommy Robinson on May 16th. The influencer uses social media to share her anti-Islam views and has previously posted a video of herself burning a Quran with a flamethrower.
That's not good.
I mean, it's free speech,
It's
but I
free
wouldn't
speech.
recommend it.
I wouldn't recommend doing that if you care about your life.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get put up.
At some point, it's like you can criticize the text of the religion, but
It's like way unnecessarily.
it's just rage baity.
Yeah.
Like when I talk about religion, I actually keep it like
Sophisticated.
Yeah, so sophisticated.
Yeah.
Apparently, someone in the comments thinks we need another intellectual. Because I'm an
Don't get me started on that stupid bitch that I've been going back and forth with in the comments.
Stop arguing with the
no,
comments.
because how are you going to be a normie and literally call me stupid?
Wait, this is a member?
I think so. I'm like 95% sure she had the little members thing next to her
Well,
name.
I don't think you're stupid, and I think you're an invaluable.
I think you're a
part.
stupid bitch. If you Okay, the
Let's
normies.
not call our members
The
stupid
normies
bitches.
call me stupid as a bit.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
like it's a
not
running
real.
bit. But this girl literally said that I was so dumb that I should not be talking about the news with Brad.
Oh my God, because that's what we do on this podcast. We're talking about the
I'm
news.
like, first of all, I know why I'm here. All right, it's not to give you guys intellectual insight into non-binary. All right,
but that's not the
y'all
point of
want
the
to do a
channel.
hee hee ha ha. Look, that she has a mustache and a dick. Like, that's what we do
Or
here.
fats.
Or no, I don't do that.
What?
You do that.
I do that, yeah.
You do that. But anyways, so I just went back at her in the comments because she is dumb.
But we'll keep taking her money though.
I'd rather ban her.
All right, I'd give you permission to ban her if you really want to.
I don't like that girl.
People, be nice
also,
to Clarkson.
I saw the filter on your face, bitch, in your
Oh
profile
my God.
picture. Take it off and let's see what demon's behind it.
Oh my God, please stop roasting our members.
Don't come for me then.
Anyway, back to Valentina. The government has the discretion to ban foreign nationals from the UK if their presence is not considered, quote, conducive to the public good. A ban can be ordered by the Home Secretary personally, and government guidances state it will normally involve serious issues such as national security, war crimes, corruption, or extremism. Sky News understands that in Ms. Gomez's case, the government blocked her entry on the grounds that the democratic right to freedom of expression does not extend to promoting hatred or extremism. And so I generally am not a huge fan of this kind of ideological filtering of immigration. Every country has this. America has this. You can't come here if you're member of the Communist Party or other certain things. I am generally not a fan of it. For example, they banned Kanye from going to the UK and performing. They banned Candace Owens from going to speak in Australia. And countries have a right to do it. But I think I would rather generally err on the side of freedom of expression, let people say what they want. And if there's an audience that wants to see them, then let them. But it is funny that people like Valentina, who of course is a border hawk, stop the immigrants.
They have a problem with
now
it.
They're so upset at a country enforcing its border.
Yeah, because she's the one saying that Islam should be banned in America. And then when she gets banned from another country, she's mad.
And she cries First Amendment, which doesn't even make sense. And also you want to ban a religion so that you can never say First Amendment again.
Honestly, I'm for it. I would love to be the sole decision maker of who's allowed in and who's not.
Yeah, you're ethical tyrant.
I don't care. I want to enforce the border however I see fit. And the first person who's not allowed in and whose citizenship is revoked, that one commenter.
Oh my God, let it go, Clark.
You're out.
Deported.
You're out.
What's funny, also, I learned this about Valentina today. She's a naturalized citizen. She wasn't even born in America.
Oh, she's totally a spy.
From Colombia?
No, probably.
Oh
She's a psyop.
But so here's the thing. She's planning on invading the United Kingdom in a boat.
Oh, Amber Alert. Aw.
Wait, is there literally an alarm playing outside? Or is that our phone?
It's our phones and the missing child.
Rip. What? No, we're editing that out.
No, keep it in. Damn, double homicide.
Oh. Guys, I'm literally never gonna have an actual political career because of this podcast. And if I get signed one day by a big news company for some big deal, they're gonna pick apart our old episodes and be like, he watched a porn star and crashed out on camera.
Star is generous for the Latino. Let's be.
Now you're the one dropping her again.
Yeah, we do talk about her a lot.
So anyway, Valentina's plan is to invade the United Kingdom by boat.
So basically, she's going to be the illegal immigrant.
That's her plan. She's going there on a boat, and she says, "I dare you to stop
boat?
me."
What boat?
Apparently, migrants.
Is she renting a yacht?
No.
With a GoFundMe?
Apparently, migrants
And she's announcing her plan?
I know, right?
Does she even know how to be an illegal immigrant?
The thought that I had, I was thinking about, this is bad, and I'm joking, I'm not serious. Trump, bombing, drone striking the boats.
All right.
I'm like, England, do us a solid.
Brad, you're on a murderous spree in the last 5 minutes.
Just kidding. I don't want Valentina drone striked, but it would be ironic.
I mean, I would say England might do it, but they don't even have a military, so.
But anyway, so apparently, illegal immigrants cross into the UK on small boats or whatever.
Yeah.
So she's planning on
they cross the channel,
daring them to stop her. It's like part of a protest.
Probably because they don't stop a lot of people.
I think that's kind of the point.
I'm sure Tommy Robinson.
So we have a video of her announcing her plan to invade the United Kingdom by boat. Let's roll that.
I just got banned from England by a dirty Pakistani Muslim because I'm not coming to or kill little girls. Plan A is for airplane, and since that's no longer an option, we're going to plan B. And plan B is for boats. So I'm gonna do exactly what the rapist pedophile Muslims do. I'm gonna hop on a boat, get free luxury accommodation, deliver my beautiful speech, and if they dare to arrest me, I guarantee you that the White House will get involved. Because I'm not just coming with Jesus Christ, I'm coming with current and former soldiers of the United States military. And if they really want to deny my entry, well, they're just gonna have to stop the boats. Don't forget, England belongs to the English. See you all on May 16th.
She just said that she's going to go by boat.
She's going to go by
She's
boat.
bringing U.S. soldiers with her. And just the White House will get involved if they arrest her. Narrator, the White House will not get involved.
Trump does not give a
He does not give a about this lady. He also endorsed her opponent, and she lost in her last race. She lost by over 40 points.
2 votes.
It was actually like thousands.
She's like Fishback.
No.
Her and Fishback are very similar in their campaign strategy.
Yeah. Basically.
I saw one of my mutuals post a picture with Fishback.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Did you see my comment?
No, I did not.
I said, OMG, ew, what the
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
I don't know.
This guy thinks you're like, whatever.
He would pretend to think that because he doesn't actually think any of it. But
anyway, I feel the need to stick up for Muslim people after watching that video.
Oh, it's terrible. And I'm, of course, like not
Muslim,
a fan of
okay, I
Islam,
critique Islam because of the text.
So wait, we haven't even gotten to, in this episode, the worst thing she said about Muslims.
Right. And like, I mean, obviously I'm going to critique the Quran. I'm going to critique
the
Bible
not the people,
and the faith.
And not all of them.
The best people are religious people that don't actually practice. And I love a lot of Muslims who don't go fully extreme in their religion in the same way that I love Christians who don't go fully extreme in their religion.
And also...
Because it's not meant to be that dogmatic.
Well...
It shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be, and it's not meant to, are slightly different statements.
Okay, that's fair. But for your own personal well-being, it's not meant to be that
But
dogmatic.
I just find this hilarious that her plan is literally to invade the country as I like... and dare them to stop her.
She thinks she's like Joan of Arc. I don't really know what Joan of Arc did.
Down syndrome, Islamophobic Joan of Arc.
I don't think she has Down syndrome. I have never met a Down syndrome person who I have not fully enjoyed being around. I think that we should not.
Down syndrome, she would be sweet.
We are
nice.
Doing Down syndrome people a disservice.
You're absolutely right.
By comparing them to Valentina.
Low-Kirkuinly apologize for that. Oh my God, he's so triggered.
It's just so like. I have nothing.
So anyway, she went on Piers Morgan, who had previously banned her from his show.
I remember that.
And then he walked it back because, of course. I love you.
Because she's got, like, she's prime. She's money.
She really
It's
is.
like, I mean, if she wanted to come on here, no.
I would low-key love to interview her about her thoughts on the gays.
Well, she used to be pro-gay, I think.
She used to be pro-everything. She used to be pro-Israel. Now she hates Israel. I think the only thing she's been consistent on is Muslims.
Okay, Fishback was the same way.
Oh, Fishback, I know.
He used to be pro-Israel.
Completely.
Yeah.
He's totally flip-flopping.
These are people who are just running for office to be able to say, I'm running for office, and they can generate internet clout, and then they can become influencers.
I think they're sociopaths, genuinely. Which means they have
I think a lot of people in politics are sociopaths.
Well, they're extreme ones.
It attracts that type of personality.
So we're going to roll this clip here, which is there's 2 different clips. So this first one is longer, so we'll pause it as we go. But this is from Piers' interview with Valentina. It got absolutely insane. Let's roll.
So joining me now is the Colombian-American activist and anti-Islam influencer, Valentina Gomez. Why do you think it was unfair that you were barred entry to the United Kingdom?
Good morning, Piers. So good to see you again. Where are your manners, Piers? You're supposed to introduce me correctly. Come on, I'll give you a second chance for you to introduce me once again.
As what?
As the most beautiful and truthful conservative you'll ever meet. Piers, great to see you too.
She's really like, you can't tell me it's not a bit.
She's a lesbian.
What?
I think she wants to munch on some carpet.
Why did your mind go there?
Because No straight woman acts like this.
I think she's mentally impaired.
So she's lesbian.
What? Stop.
I'm just kidding. We love the lesbians, but she is kind of giving
let's
like
not go crazy.
she's kind
Love
of
is a strong word.
She's given like butch.
That's a butch woman. I would agree with you.
Yeah, and like she's clearly repressed in some way, shape, or form, which is why she's acting out.
Maybe that's her beef with the Muslims. It's all about gay rights.
Her beef with the Muslim is that she wants the beef.
Oh.
The roast beef.
All right, we'll keep going here because I love Piers being like just acting like that was.
Because how do you respond to that? He goes,
"How do you keep
what?
a straight face?" Like
I'm
just
confused
laugh.
on what she wanted out of that.
Yeah, was she actually trying to be? Is she just trying to be funny? Did you actually think he was going to introduce her as like the most beautiful and smart conservative? Like what?
Her consciousness is in another world when she responds. Like, I'm just trying to step into her head.
I would absolutely interview her. It would be hilarious.
Like, what the is going on in there?
All right, let's roll.
I don't have the decency to do it. I'll do it myself. Good morning to all of my English lads. I'll be looking forward to meeting each one of you on May 16th at the United Kingdom rally with Tommy Robinson.
All right, can you answer the question? Otherwise, we're not going to get anywhere.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. And yes, Piers, you said last time on your show, if I lost my election, I wouldn't be back. But never say never, Piers. And believe it or not, Piers, you're my favorite brick. And Piers. So I can't wait to hop on a.
Did she just call him a brick?
A prick.
Oh.
She's just eating him up. And honestly, as much as I like Piers, she does have a point that last time he announced when you would lose your election, you are banned from the show. And then the second she got involved in another controversy, he's like,
yeah,
all right, you can come
she
back.
is kind of showing Piers's cards here.
Because that's what Piers does. He pretends to be scandalized, and he does genuinely find it reprehensible, a lot of the things his guests say, but he also books them on purpose for them to do that.
Because then if he doesn't, somebody else will.
And
that's how you compete.
I don't judge him. I don't judge the game. But then to pretend, the one thing that he does do that I find a little like I raise an eyebrow is when he pretends to be shocked. But it's like you booked her specifically so she would come on your show and say this.
Yeah, but you
shit.
have to pretend.
That's what we would do actually with like Blossom and all these other people if we got to ever interview
I don't think
them.
I would pretend to be shocked. I'd probably just be like this. I think you can fake a reaction.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've ever faked a reaction on this show.
All right, let's keep.
Have you?
I don't fake, but I'll just exaggerate.
Oh.
All right, let's roll.
To hop on a boat, swim across the English Channel, meet Shabana.
Are you able to answer the question, or are we just going to go around the houses?
She's going to bring me some fish and chips, and we're going to have an amazing time.
Once again, you obviously didn't hear me, or maybe you didn't understand it, but just for simplicity, why do you think it was unfair that you were banned entry to the United Kingdom?
Piers, because I speak the truth, the same reason why the Bible is banned in every Muslim nation. And Piers, if you come after my First Amendment, I can assure you I'm going to use my Second Amendment, Piers Morgan.
Pause.
Because that's
What the?
You're not in America, you stupid bitch.
Come after my First Amendment. First of all,
You don't have a First Amendment.
she doesn't have a First
England.
Amendment involved here about entering England.
Or a Second Amendment.
There is no First Amendment right
She's
to
threatening to go to war with England. She thinks she can go to war with another country.
Also, is she like threatening Piers?
I'm kind of like envious of how big her ego is. She really thinks
It
she can
has
go
be
to
a
war.
bit. She thinks that she's like a sovereign nation.
She's going to bring a few retired military vets on a boat and take over. You know what? They probably could. I mean, they're running low on oil anyways.
Oh my gosh.
And they've dramatically reduced their defense spending. So you know what? Valentina might actually be the leader of England in a few
But
weeks.
I just find it hilarious she's saying the First Amendment when she literally wants to ban a religion. And she's complaining the Bible's banned in those countries, which I agree is terrible. But she wants to do that to them.
You're over-intellectualizing stupidity again.
I do that. That's my problem as the intellectual on the show.
Yeah. Not the talent.
Oh! Anyway, let's roll.
That's the beauty about the First Amendment. Whether you disagree with it, we have to protect it at all costs. Just like when your wife goes online and asks to be to be, I would say, accommodated by pool boys, since you already know what's going on with that.
Oh, she ate him up with that one.
No, that post is a joke.
Does everybody have an open relationship?
He doesn't have an open relationship. It's a joke his wife posted on
I
Instagram
love
years
how,
ago.
like, whenever I hear that, it's like triggering me because I'm just like,
Yeah.
everybody's having an open relationship.
It's not open.
Do I just have to give into it?
No. You
At
do
this
not.
point,
No.
because I'm like, damn, everybody famous is
Okay, that's not Piers. That it's literally a post from years ago where she made a joke about how when husband's away, Mr. Suds comes to play, and then she has like a hot pool boy behind her washing the car or something.
Oh, she just thought the pool boy was hot.
It was a joke. She literally publicly posted it on Instagram.
Oh.
So obviously it's not evidence of her cheating and cucking him, but what the like alt-right people use it as evidence that he's like cucked by his wife. But I'm like, if his wife was actually doing that, she wouldn't be joking and posting it on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's just, but they all bring it up, and he always just like moves along and just doesn't.
He doesn't
respond to it.
care.
The thing is about Piers, he is cashing the checks and doesn't give a
He's been
fuck.
doing this for so long.
Like he must be worth so much money and making so much money at this point that he's decided whatever, they can say whatever they want about my wife.
He's like Bonnie Blue.
All right,
He's like Bonnie Blue.
He's a
Political
little more
rage bait.
serious than Bonnie Blue. Bonnie Blue doesn't.
Bonnie Blue takes her job very seriously. Thank you very much.
You know what? Actually, you just ate me up. He wins.
She does.
He has a point.
I mean, she's very organized. She's got a team behind her. She knows how to market. It takes a lot of execution. It takes a lot of execution to do what she does, and not just physically. So.
Oh my God. I'd love to see Valentina and Bonnie in the same room.
Oh, Bonnie would chew her up.
Bonnie would eat her up.
Because Bonnie really doesn't give a This girl's like slow and she's acting, but Bonnie does not give a
All right, let's go to the next. This one is actually just up. Like, she's just terrible.
Is there more?
Just one final clip of Valentina. Let's roll that.
Do you know how many Muslims there are in the world?
No, I don't need to know.
Well, have a guess. How many Muslims do you think there are in the world?
Way too many, Piers. I prefer one dog over 100 million Muslims.
Okay. Yeah, that's a disgusting, offensive, and vile thing to say. It's very much on brand for you. But how many Muslims? How many Muslims
They like
are
to
there?
rape goats. They like to rape little girls. That's normal.
Yeah. How many Muslims are there? How many Muslims? How many Muslims are there in the world?
I don't know, Piers. That's not something I care about.
I'm very confused as to where Piers was going with this.
He was just trying to pull a gotcha that she doesn't know anything about Islam.
Okay.
He's trying to say, because I think there's 2 billion maybe, but he was trying to get her to say 5 million or something like that, where that's totally wrong.
Yeah.
Which I don't think is...
Because it is the fastest. It's not the, I mean, Christianity is the most popular religion, but
it's big.
Islam is the fastest growing, and it'll surpass Christianity by 2050.
Oh, that's not...
It will.
That's not
But
great.
the only problem with those statistics is that a lot of it is forced adoption through violence in some countries. So it's not necessarily like they're going and polling people like, is this your choice? You know what I mean? So I don't know. But
I find it sad that this is like where we're at. But in one sense, she's kind of camp. Valentina.
Okay. No, we're not doing that with her.
But there is a limit. Like, she is evil.
She is actually like somebody who is I don't know. I don't know what her vibe is.
Seriously, she's like the most... Because also, I don't even get the grift.
Because she never is off. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't like, she's always on.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it's clearly a character. So I can't get a read on whether or not she's like a sociopath or whatever, because I've never seen her interact in like a normal...
But I guess I don't even understand the point of it, because she's so crazy. She's not even getting...
She's a bot. I'm telling you, she's got to be an operative, man.
Of who?
I don't know.
I don't understand the point of her, but I do find her ridiculous.
She's anti-Israel?
I think she's... Maybe. Can't keep up. At one point, she was pro, and then I think she switched.
I was going to say that's kind of surprising, given her hatred towards one set of religious beliefs.
I just don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway, Valentina, come on the podcast. We love
Please
you,
don't.
Queen.
No. I need her to disappear into like the void.
It'd be such a shame if there was some drugs on those boats.
Okay.
I'm kidding. It's a joke.
This is gonna get clipped. And y'all think I'm the one that's gonna get clipped.
Yeah. All right, guys, let us know what you think in the comments. Make sure subscribed if you aren't yet. Hit the like button. Do consider becoming a channel member to support our work. We'll be back with more, hopefully not about Valentina Gomez,
Never again.
real soon.